Okay, I am outside, standing on the deck. It needs a coat of stain or paint, but it's super solid. There's one warped panel and maybe one other little one over there. I'll get closer over there to show you. But the logs are actually in really good condition as well. Everything looks nice and tightly sealed. I don't see any warping or cracking of logs that's significant. Most log cabins will have a little bit of this going on, but all around it's pretty darn tight. It could definitely use a coat of stain just to keep it maintained. And then there's a trim piece missing here around the door. I'd recommend installing that. And again, you can't see it because of the smoke really. Maybe you can see a little bit of a shadow. I'll go over to a place where you might be able to see it. Yep, there's a little shadow through that trees, and usually you can see this quite clearly, but that's Muddy Mountain. And there it is again through those trees a little bit. The smoke is so thick I can't even believe it. I've never seen it so thick, not even last year. The deck wraps around. It's quite large. So here are the couple of panels that are warped a little bit. I'd replace that. 2, 3, I don't know. Maybe this guy here too. It's super solid, nicely built. Just a few panels that probably need replaced just for warping. And they're not rotted out, they're just warped. But I would definitely throw a new coat of paint or stain on this deck. Water tank, well access, propane tank. That's the source of heat for the gas fireplaces. You could convert those to wood burning if you really wanted to. A lot of people do that up here. And there's some lovely views. You can't see depth perception very well on this video, but in person this is really pretty. There we go. There's a little better close-up of that and what that looks like for you. And it certainly is still very hazy right now. There's Muddy Mountain right there. Right down there is that storage shed. There are some, it looks like they're beginning to replace the roof. There's some panels and that roof project was started. I'll have to find out if they're going to finish that. They should. Those were not here last time I was up here. Here's a view of their little fire pit. And that looks like a little stone oven that they built. Kind of neat. All right. And this is the door right into the main living room where we were before.